Living a good life is not all about having the whole world. Being a young man driving a car in Lagos, you're already a suspect. I don't want to know either you're a public figure or not. An officer will tell you, if you don't give me that your phone now to check, I will kill you here and nobody. Imagine. Even while I was recording the first the first one with Danny Young, inside the recording booth, I shed tears.
What's the babe name?
Her name is Bosse Adikpegba.
Okay, tell me. Bosse, why did you do that?
My name is Jobless.
But by the time we didn't show people Pepe, and at that time people they always revolt.
It's not as if people want not the ring here, but you see that tell your man so we education but the Northerners' problem is beyond education. And I'll keep saying it still bounce on that religion, which is Islam. Sometimes you feel like, is it the same Islam tí wọ́n practice ní ibi báyìí? No, ni wọ́n practice long. Saudi Arabia. So because it's beyond, okay, tá bá fẹ́ sọ pé bóyá àìlọ́kàwé wọn ló ń fa gbogbo àwọn nǹkan míì tí wọ́n máa ṣe tí wọ́n kàn wò pé báwọn ẹ̀tìlélẹ̀ kan ṣe ronú àti ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Okay, look at their elites. Look at some of them tí wọ́n support nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ blasphemy or something tó ń sọ yẹn. Imagine èyí Atiku sef.
Just make sure say the mic.
Yeah, imagine èyí Atiku sef wey come on social media condemn that stuff, then under few hours Baba Sare lọ delete ẹ̀ padà.
You can imagine the level of pressure that must have go into that before he can bring down the truth.
Baba, I no go lie you.
He's deeper than him, bro.
I no go lie to you.
As strong
Baba.
as he is.
I no go lie to you, Baba. One Nigeria no fit work. One Nigeria no fit work. These people, as we dey under this roof now, our reasoning, our thinking, in an average Hausa man go dey look you like, see, what is he thinking? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló dé? Báwo lè ronú báyẹn? Ìrònú wa máa ń bí lára títí wọ́n máa ń bí pé èèyàn tí ò mọ Ọlọ́run, bí èèyàn tí ò tiẹ̀ ní bí spiriti Ọlọ́run lára ló máa ń ronú. Sometimes wọ́n máa ń fi pé báwa ṣe máa ń ronú.
Why is that? Is it because we are more goal driven? Even in the social world,
don't talk any other English again. Not just that word. Not just that word. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
But then again, I think, if you look from outside, right, people used to say that in Nigeria, the Hausas are the most truthful and honest people.
To some extent, I'll say that.
Is it because they are not as exposed as the Southerners and the Westerners?
One way or the other, you're still saying the truth.
Because they people actually believe that they are outside Nigeria. People used to see them as more truthful.
You see where their problem comes from. Before an Hausa man started thinking of anything close to religion, Hausa man is a nice man. Hausa man is an honest man. Outside thinking of that their religion. Hausa man no emergency business. Bóyá tẹ́lẹ̀ mo máa ń wò pé bóyá inferiority complex ló ń worry wọn or something. That was nígbà tí mò ń gbé, because nígbà tí mò ń gbé ní Kano gbà yẹn, popsi mi tí mò ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ wọn ní area tá à ń gbé, that environment, you see some Hausa people, elderly Hausa men, go they call me small oga. They call my popsy big oga. They respect just like the way we respect the white people here. That was how they respect us back then. But me wa son nisin oju won le ti wa la.
Because this thing that you're saying, I'm actually also thinking that I think colonization is still part of what their problem is too. Because even Islam, right?
Yeah.
It's not their religion; it's a borrowed religion to them.
Apart from,
and the same way to Christianity is a borrowed religion.
Apart from our own Shango, Obatala, blah blah blah, every religion was borrowed from outside the country. So, maybe I should say, I don't know. Apart from religion, their way of life, one or two are help religion. I like because sometimes now only Hausa man go do something, you will come from either east or south, go sit down, reason and say, oh, more 100 years to come, I no feel reason like this. And they see it as nothing, like they are just living their life. Even when you the one that say, how come this man think do this? But
don't you think that is actually don't you think that might actually be the right way to live?
Right way to live. Simplicity.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the right way to live.
But we have to remove religion out of it as human. You know, I think before all these things started introducing themselves to us, religion, all these things, technology, and I believe a black person will wake up in the morning, go to the farm. Abi? Farm.
Our biggest work be
yes. Láwọn tábà farm to àwọn ya àwọn mama wa àwọn yẹn ló máa lọ sí ọjà náà máa tún lọ ta you know they are the business women that is the life we were living. Ẹmu wa igbo wa everything. Our life was so simple, and when they say when they keep saying financial freedom, what exactly is financial freedom? For you to be able to live simple, or for you to be able to afford everything in the world?
Well, to me personally, and I keep telling people around me, is living a good life is not all about having the whole world. A good and fulfilled life is when, first, to me, I wake up in the morning, I don't have any problem. I have the opportunity to go to kitchen, put something together, put it on the table, put something in my tummy. I'm not thinking of what I must have 3 houses, I must have 10 cars, I must, color be the best of the best girl. So once you are not having that thinking, and this we just mentioned right now, it actually had impact in me as a person, even in this my line of business.
I wanted to say, bro, you look so good, like you've never worked in your life. I'm serious. When I say, I was like, oh my god, you look so good, like you've never worked in your life. I mean, when Connie days, when Clever J is buzzing, you look good. But now you even look better than the way you look those days.
The secret is I avoid things that can put unnecessary pressure on my head. I just live the life the way it comes. My major fear is I don't want to have something I don't want to experience something that will make me run helter-skelter. So once that one is not there, and I don't want to use my hand myself to bring it to myself. So that's why I live the life. And I remember I overheard some of my friends Like some years back, they used to say, this guy, they even live like artists at all. See,
they live like celebrity.
Yeah, I say it's too normal, it's too
simple,
casual, too Baba, there were some years in the past that those life I lived, even when the ovation was, louder, and when Connie Love was buzzing and stuff. There were some life I lived then that, helped me a lot. Even when people thought, we are not hearing him again. What's happening? Is he still doing music? Is he living a good life? Is he living a better life? Blah, 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 blah. So...
So at that time you were able to manage it to the point that even after it you're still
cannot
good.
Know what's up with me, because even back then you will not know when this man has millions in his account
and when he doesn't.
You will not know when he doesn't. I still come out representing.
That is the true definition of Connie. So even when he plenty, you just use Connie cover everything.
and to God be the glory. I thank God with the kind of family God blessed me with. So they are not the kind of family that, when it come out, when, come online with unnecessary
drama.
I don't even. That's why it took me a lot before I started posting my.
If I may ask, how old are you now?
Hey, this is a big man in a young body.
Whatever your age is, I can bet everything that you look so good for your age. You look way better, way younger than what your age. I'm 40. I'm 40 already. Are you older than me or you're younger?
No, we did together.
Yeah, but you look good for 40. You don't.
Thanks, boss.
Your biological age is different from what your physical age is, right? I think your physical age is like 28, 27,
In fact, if you bring them down.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Wow. So if you look how this whole situation is playing out, all these things really happen for North, right? Yeah. And look the fact that we are going to have another election next year.
You see, I said because that is a big one, not just for this country, for us, for the generation coming. This present generation self, maybe before we finish we'll touchlight this generation.
We have to, but we have to.
But let me just see, for the kids that they are about to, they are their mother about to conceive, or the ones that they are just giving birth to.
They're just coming up.
This next election means a lot for this country. It really means a lot, because if we get it wrong next year again,
that's another thing.
Actually, took us many years. Yes. That is, if we are going to recover from it before. I don't blame people that are, agitating for Northerners should go their way, Southerners should go their way, blah blah blah. I don't blame them, Baba. I remember when we were growing up, from the age of 2, when we begin to understand and left from right. Since then, I've been hearing this phrase, which is Nigeria go better. Imagine our age now, and we still on that.
Yeah.
Nigeria go
that
better.
song now. Parents, listen to your children. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Bro, we never lose.
For year. So it means a lot to that next year election. don't let me just stop, because if to go by me alone, where the whole thing don't tire me reach, Baba, I don't think there is anybody among all these people coming out that can, because many of them, they are not far from us. There are people that we've known before, we've known their capability, we know of. Okay, imagine, I think in year 2015, I will not say they forced it on us, but they make us see him like our Messiah. Due to some story they cooked up, from not having nothing, from the past to living a coded life in one town, blah 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 blah. No, that story was well cooked. Baba, I no go lie you. They cook that story well, and everybody buy into it. We chop am no be small. We chop am no be small, not knowing that it's a story that will take us not a step back. In fact, na journey back. Na journey back. So I don't know. I'm just still waiting to see another story that we'll listen to again. That maybe that can convince us and say, okay, let's go for this again. But for me, I don't think there's a Nigerian that can perform miracle in Nigeria again.
Oh, no, I believe they are.
Okay,
no.
Baba.
I believe they are. I believe. I think what you should actually say, or the way you should think about it is, out of all the people, right, that are contesting for that position, right, a Nigerian should win.
Definitely. Ghana no go come rule us now. And no Igbo no go come rule us.
But what I mean by a Nigerian should win is somebody that we don't see as
Yoruba. A real Nigerian. Not
Yoruba, not Igbo, not Hausa. Somebody that has the interest of every country, the interest of the country. A Nigerian. You get. So if you now look at that list, now look at, okay, who is a Nigerian?
Baba, I want to ask you one question. Among all these people buying all this, pick out a Nigerian. Tell me the one where you never know before, and where you never
sincerely. I'm going to say this. Okay. I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Right. God knows. Nobody gave me 1 naira or 1 dime.
I know where you're going, because I've been hearing it recently too.
Nobody gave me 1 naira.
That he has nothing to lose. He has everything. He's now coming to just
No. The list.
Okay.
The okay. No, if I use it that way, it's going to sound offensive and insultive. Okay. So I'm going to say the most sane person. The most sane, right, person on the list is Shoshibajo. That's the most sane. And the reason why he's the most sane is, if you look at the history and profile of when he came into politics, he's still probably the youngest on the list, right? And if you look at his profile, right, he does not really have any strong political background, right? Now, who is the most qualified? Who has the credentials that is worth sitting on that seat, that has most experience, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've never met Baba before. We've never, okay, maybe I've met him, but not on this level, on music level and things like that. But then again, a Yoruba person is needed now.
Baba.
And if you look at the profile, I don't see anybody that fits.
When you say a same person, as you mentioned in Oshibanjo, you are right, and you say it well. But for me, these things is far beyond
being sane.
Yeah, it's far beyond it. Nigeria itself, we need far beyond sane or insane or
what do you think we need?
okay, let's take for example, the Northerners believe they own this country, no matter what you want to say, and let's just tell ourselves that truth. Except we just want to be, shying away from it. They believe they own this country. They believe they are the master when it comes to the affairs of this country and running of this country, the politics of this country. They believe.
But do you know that's the position the colonial masters put them?
Yeah, you're right. So now, based on the experience of this country in the past 7 years, this is where I'm going. Why I don't want to, put full support in Oshibanjo. It's part of the present administration that we are praying they should just go.
Yeah,
it was part of it, and then the thing is, the Northerners have done a lot in the past 7 years. They've done a lot. We've heard some things that maybe we don't want to say here because of one way or the other. We've heard a lot of things, and to me, I believe if Oshibanjo attain that post next year, it's more or less like we are still being ruled by the Northerners. We have influence
over him. You think so?
Over him, I think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
One way or the other, I feel the man is weak. As a vice president, the man needs to do more than. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's obvious that the position he is not as active as expected. Yeah.
Okay, look at the time of Obasanjo. Everybody know how fights, quarrel every day between Atiku and Obasanjo. There are a lot of things we hear news every day about. At least somebody is opposing something, somebody is trying to say no, something is not clinic or something. Not like everything Baba says no.
There's one popular meme. I don't know if you see that meme that Oshibajo was standing in front of Brady. He did like this, like he's reporting some people. That shit is so classic. I wish I can find it. They will now write nonsense. They will like, I'm here to report whiskey that they do.
I saw it.
That shit is funny as hell.
Oh, you shouldn't be.
There's one video. Okay, this video that I was seeing this afternoon. And the guy was breaking down. I don't know if you know this guy. Dr. Damages. No, Dr. Damages. Look at what this guy is saying.
Then you begin to wonder, do they have access to the central bank?
Do they have access to central bank? The rates at which they were buying that form. Right? And come to think of it, minimum wage is 30,000 naira. So if you earn 30,000 naira, that's one big thing that I picked from that conversation. So if you earn 30,000 naira per month, for you to make 100 million in a lifetime, that means you have to live, die. You have to spend like 70 years on earth, die. They will born you again, live another life. You die. I'm telling you, if you make 30,000 naira a month, you have to die like 48 times. You have to live a lifetime of 38 times before you can save. Before you can buy form to be the president.
And now tell me,
it is unbelievable.
Somebody that pays such amount of money,
and some people.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Baba, you did okay.
Somebody that pays such amount of money to buy form. Now the person will now enter. So you will not think of how to make the money back first. Sorry, you. Sorry, you.
As a matter of fact, 100 million is chicken change based on what.
Sure.
But what's in the pool? You know the year 800 billion. 60 billion. I don't hear some kind
they
of
steal in billions. I will not say they deal in billions. They steal in billions. So,
right, but how long do they want to keep doing this?
About now the question.
How long? No, don't even get enough. As a matter of fact, I don't steal enough.
Now, that is what I was saying earlier. That was what I even thought you want to say earlier. That maybe the story they are trying to sell now. I thought you want to say it, but I didn't even know that it was about Shibanjo. You want to say that is the story they are trying to sell now about Tinubu. That he has it all. You name whatever.
Like I said, sincerely, I'm not in any political party.
No.
But I want to tell you one thing.
This same Tinubu. I will not lie to you. If today we are to be election day, I'll still vote for him. You know the reason why? Right. The reason is, of all the things where these Northerners don't do, that is the only Yoruba, presently the only Yoruba man that can, at least face them. With the only man with political I don't know experience, political sound that that can face them, that can this, that can that me. I'm sorry to say, Oshibanjo.
I'm not supporting him.
No, I know.
I'm not there to support anybody. You get. I will support anybody that wants the best for Nigerians and can make Nigeria.
So that's why I say that is the story they are trying to sell now. That
I get what you're saying.
He has it all. It's not as if he's going there.
But then again, like I said, that I'm not supporting anybody. But I actually think, sincerely, right? That I think no. I think that any sane person, in that position, will not want to do this because of money. That's my take on Tinubu. I don't think Tinubu is doing this for money. I think at this point Tinubu is doing this for legacy. And if you look at the profile, how much does he want to make? Tinubu was saying it. He was saying it proudly. He was saying it proudly that he's richer than some states. When I think it was Oshun or Nikiti that he went. I think it was sometime last year. He said Baba
feel rich past Nigeria.
Talking to a state, he's richer than a state. So you actually think this presidential seat is for money? It's not for money.
Forget state, Baba feel rich past Nigeria.
It's not for money. I don't think it's for money.
Oh, I said Baba feel rich past Nigeria. You're laughing. It's like you forgot the last report they say when they say Nigeria doesn't have.
Nigeria is broke. It's freaking broke.
Do you know? That's why I say some things. We don't just touchlight something. Do you know some of all these unnecessary money being deducted from your account?
That's another one.
Okay, no go far.
I'm just see minus 6,000, minus 4,000, minus 53.
I like Access Bank now. Access Bank now, they will just state it there. F they rather FG in capital letter. Federal government.
But how do we know this? How do we know they are saying the truth? How do we know actually? How are we sure that it's actually federal government that is collecting the money from them?
Baba, there's nothing. It's just be like me then see something they go on in this Lagos where they bring out money that Tinubu doesn't know about. It's a lie. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Because they know people will ask them.
Yeah.
And that's why they are being elected.
Yeah. Do you know Tayo Faniro?
Faniro.
It was I believe it was the first runner-up for the first PB Niger, Nubi Africa.
Tayo.
Yeah,
I know Tayo.
When I had Tayo on the podcast, he said something. He said he would like to vote for somebody like BAT, but he said this is his problem. He doesn't want to vote for someone that will fix the road, right? And after fixing it, the road belongs to him. somebody that will fix electricity, and after fixing it, they'll say he owns the company.
Do you know one family? Don't let me say family. Do you know we have one ex-president that still collect money from MTN till today?
Yeah.
So now tell me, you are using an MTN line now, and MTN decided to do one mago that you as a citizen doesn't like. Can you complain to that same person for him to complain to those people? It will not work. It's not possible. See, many people are talking about Dangote, they monopolize this for Dangote. A lot of things many Nigerians don't know is Dangote is just a name that's been used to cover or to, let me not use cover. It's just a thing being used
to represent. So it's a brand name.
Many of your so-called ex-present politicians
owns the company.
So tell me, Baba, a lot of Nigeria is in deep shit. Nigeria is in, as in, I don't know. Nigeria is in fucking deep shit that it will take only God intervention. And sometimes you leave God out of some things that you know. Okay, this laptop now, you know, until when you open it before you can operate it, and you wish, you are trying to operate it while it's closed. From now, you wish, God, as I operate this thing now from top like this, let it work, without opening it. No. No.
I actually think I should keep this an open discussion. People should actually put in the comment section about how they feel about this whole Nigerian situation, especially Tinubu running for president or Shibajo.
Baba,
people should. I need to learn more, because a whole lot of people know a whole lot. Baba, he did part of the reason why I call this original intelligence. I don't know to say there are a whole lot of people that knows a lot, but they don't have any platform to speak. They cannot just walk into any TV station or radio station and express themselves. Right? Those are the people I look for to talk to. Those are the people I actually look for. I don't even drive the show based on celebrities. No, we've had enough. In as much as I know so many celebrities that are dumb as fuck, but there are people that are not famous. They are not famous. But they understand better. Those are the people I'm looking for to have on the show and talk to. Because now, Baba, if our parents are unable to change the situation, right, and we coming too, we're unable to change the situation,
then who
our children go. So even as now, the reason why I keep having conversations like this is, even if I can't, right, by the time my children and your children and the next generation are listening, they will understand that, there's more to this whole situation. Nigeria is not just what Nigeria is because Nigerian people are bad. There's so many things attached to it. There's so many forces from outside that doesn't want this continent Africa to work. Because once this continent Africa works, Baba, it is deep.
I read something on Twitter some years back, like a guy from Uganda or something. The guy wrote that once Nigerians get it right, the rest of Africa
will get it right.
I was like, wow.
Let me bust your bubble, right? A whole lot of us don't even know that this is the biggest black nation on earth.
Not that they don't know, they just don't want to pay attention to it.
They don't know. They believe there are people.
You see why? You see
other places,
Baba. You see the reason why I talk about this generation. That time that I say maybe before we finish with Torchlight. see, there are a whole lot of things about this generation.
The new ones.
This
Gen
new
Z.
generation.
2000.
From 2000 to now.
They are now 22 years old.
Yeah. There are a whole lot about them that is helping these bad leaders to continue what they are doing.
Also.
Okay. Baba, let's assume now, as a leader, we have people growing up, people looking up to us. Okay, don't let me even take it that way. Imagine, I could remember when we were growing up, before, I'm trying to remember the age that I was before I could hold 5,000 in my name, or before I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Before I could call a 5,000 naira in my name. I'm trying to. Oh, I think that was. I was writing my GC then or something.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18.
I think I was, yeah. Before I could say, okay, this 5K. And the 5K is not as if that I remember one guy in our compound. The guy used to work in one company in Okpebi. It's a construction company. So that day he said they are in short of laborers.
Okay.
That I should follow him if I don't mind, to come and jama like we used to call it back then.
Yeah. In Okpebi.
In Okpebi. It's a popular company, First Foundation. At that Okpebi
roundabout
go is by the rights when you are going.
Okay.
So they deal in hospitals, equipment.
Okay.
Stuff.
Okay.
So the owner of the place, were building some offices at the back of his main office.
Yeah.
Then he used to go to hospitals to help them build where they will mount machines and stuff. So when I went with that bros, we got there, we will walk. The second day I went with
you
him.
Went to work?
Yeah. As in liberal, I was writing my GC then. So then we went with him again, we walk, blah 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 blah. So after like 3 days, he now gave me 5K. That is my
money.
Money. I was like 5,000. You owe 5,000, bros. You didn't mind me.
After like 3 days.
So where am I going? You see, this generation, like woke generation, they used to call them woke generation.
Woke money as
woke generation. At those kind of age, you can't be pursuing what your elder brothers even haven't attained, or what you haven't even dreamed of in life. Like you are now, I hear now that people in secondary school also do because of money. They don't even wait to finish secondary school now.
Clever. You are not going to blame that generation for this.
Should we blame parents or the government?
Of course. It's not those kids.
But
Baba, okay. Let's start from we as musicians.
Yeah.
Right? 80% of the music you hear today, what do they praise?
Money, big ass stuff.
Right now in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, what's the biggest influence?
Music.
Our music. This is what we put in this kid's face. Some of them from 6 years old. They don't listen to
this story where you won't go now for another day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. boys dey hustle.
Where you dey cross
Saturday,
to now?
Sunday, Monday. Gbogbo aye.
Where you dey cross to now?
That is there's no way we are going to blame them because we need to take the blame and the older ones, because now the same person that ran for chairman of one local government that won, and in 3 months he got the Range Rover, right?
And these kids are seeing
and they're seeing it, and we cannot even question him because it's an older generation. That bro, just 3 months, your salary is 300k, and you just bought a Range Rover, right? And we cannot question him. How do you expect those kids?
You're right, though.
To question him, right?
And we are in generation of Omo yin Ogbafo.
Yeah,
Shagbafo.
Baby must Baba, if to say my girlfriend when I did secondary school get belle, because I don't knack when I did secondary school. If to say my girlfriend get belle, now my child would have been in that class. It would have been between 19 plus and 20.
Yeah. No be small thing, no.
You get so we're not going to blame them. Now waiting then they see. Okay, what do we respect? We respect money in our society.
Okay, I want to ask you now about what do you think needed to be done? I know we cannot erase it all. Because it's like it's part and parcel.
Needed to be done as in, are you talking about the country?
To curtail these no, Baba, shit they happen. I know it's how they talk. All in the name of everybody now blame everything on government. Even Papa, where they try encouraging son or daughter to go do
one or two
to bring money home, we still blame
the government
on government.
Yeah, I mean, I think your question is, what should we blame it on?
No. What is there something
that can be
done now? At least we know we cannot, clean
I think what should be done for me, I think number one, everybody under the age of 25, right, to probably 16 and 18 should join either APC or PDP. You know why? I'll tell you that. I think over the years, these two political parties have been so powerful to the point that nobody can push them out of power. So the only way we can actually make them move or shift is by being an insider. So if we are part of it, we attend meetings, we are part of the delegates, we are part of the primaries, right? If they give us somebody, because in-house Nielsen, all of us are in one house, right? So if you give me this person to go represent me from my primaries, right? Yeah. We can revolt and say no.
Sure, yeah.
We don't want, yeah. I get. Okay, so I think where we should start from is all of us get our PVC and start joining any political party. Do you think if on your end, if it is APGA that is making sense, please join them. You cannot make the decision from outside. You can only make it from inside. I think that's one very important thing. And many of us, because we already know how shitty this whole system is, we are not interested in joining any political party. And if we don't, Baba, we cannot change shit. If we want to do things peacefully, that's the only way I can think of. If we want to do things in the other way, right? I cannot explain it. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. But automatically, what should be done? Oh, that's the only way. We all need to join all these political parties, so they don't make decisions behind us. We all have to be in the decision making. That decision making table, we have to be there.
And you think by joining them, you think these old men will still not look for other ways to outsmart the younger ones?
They can. They can. Right? But the truth is,
because, sorry to cause you,
yeah.
Like they used to say that politics is not a
yeah.
No be child's play.
Yeah.
So is what they want, even when we are not even joining them now, is what they want us to know, that they will know. What they do behind the camera, we don't know. So I don't know. It's tiring, Baba.
But I don't know how it's going to happen. No, I don't know how it's going to happen. But I think it's going to happen. This is going to be. My
prayer, my fear now. My prayer and my fear now is for God Almighty to take control, so that with the way things are going now, things should not end up in a way that even them
will not be able to handle it.
Because people have been pushed to the wall. Things they happen. Just like one elderly person used to say, he said, if you don't build schools, you will end up building prisons.
Meanwhile, when you asked about what should be done, I said I have 2 points. My first point is we should join political parties. The second point that I do think of all the time is anybody that wins, right? I think the first thing you need to do is to start building prisons. I'm serious, Baba. I think you should start building prisons. The existing ones, start renovating it. Other places, start building prisons. We need a whole lot of prisons. And once the prisons are ready, pack 90% of these asses and throw them in prison. I'm telling you, Baba, prison. Timani opportunity last Nigerian president JOI. My first 6 months in tenure, Baba, I'm building prisons.
I wish this man.
I'm building prisons.
This man.
So now, if you can go to prison for a common traffic offense,
Baba, that one is not. It's building prison, fine, but it started from our constitution,
judicial system.
The judicial system.
Yeah. So Shori corner, Baba, that corner alone can fix this country. But constitution, judicial system.
But that 1999 constitution, it's just for the elites. To favor the elites, not for.
I've read so many things about that constitution. But how many Nigerians have actually sat down to read the 1999 constitution?
Nigerian constitution, ordinary reading, just normal. This lazy generation. Just money.
But I think if prisons are functional, if the judicial system is functional,
this fucked up. Our main problem now is that judicial system.
Prison straight.
Our main problem now is that judicial system, Baba. Once we get that
because
right,
nobody is accountable for anything. And it's the biggest problem we have in this country.
You hear an officer will tell you, if you don't give me that your phone now to check, I will kill you here. And nobody. Imagine.
He go even tell you, say, dead body, they come prison. They come court. I've experienced that before. Policeman was telling my friend that I will tell you, say, dead body, they go court.
To the extent that it's what they say in the court of law, they will listen to, not what you as a person said. They dance more to their tone in the court than what the accused said.
I believe that happens everywhere, though. The judicial system, we always believe, is own people first, which is people in government, before they will believe the accused.
But that's why most of all these government people and like the politicians, the officers, an ordinary last man that will say I will do this, I will do that. That's why they get away with so many things.
I saw one news today. There is a school that took their kids on a swimming
class.
And they said one of the kids died. And they said the school is just begging them. And I'm like, okay, this is what we are talking about. This is because nobody takes responsibilities. Nobody takes responsibilities, right? Because if it is in a world where there is a functional judicial system, Baba, gbogbo àwọn tó wà involved yẹn, wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ gba wọn sẹ́yìn ibì kan náà, wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ tì wọ́n mọ́ ibì kan náà. In the next 2-3 days, wọ́n ti wà in court, right? You already know who is guilty. You already know who is good to go.
Yeah.
You know, but we live in a system where nobody cares.
All I can say is, may God help us.
He will help us. He will help us. I know it's going to happen.
We need to help ourselves first.
I know it's going to happen. It's going to get better.
He did not say sit down in one corner of your room.
But people should go get anyhow.
No, that one,
that PVC is important.
The only tool that Nela if you buy that's just it. That's it.
Did you protest during NSAS?
I came out. I came out.
I know somebody like you will come out, Shad.
I came out.
You're passionate about this country.
Because I had one or two experience. I partake my own share of that police brutality too. So I had to come out.
You don't get an encounter with them before?
We just
say they back past themselves. What's your experience?
Being a young man driving a car in Lagos, you're already a suspect. I don't want to know either you're a public figure or not. As far as you're a young man driving a nice car in this Lagos, you're a suspect. So once you know that in your head, you know that police will always do police every now and then. So
what's your experience?
The experience was, I think,
the bad. I know you get many, but the baddest one I have here.
The baddest one,
the worst one.
That one bad. Late night, I was forced to even come out with blood with police. Say, guy, forget if
they don't carry gun.
Eh?
They don't carry gun.
They carry gun. You know, that's why sometimes I pray that as humans, that's why they say there's limit to human. What do they call it? There's limit to human. Is it tolerance or what do they call? Yeah. There's limit to human tolerance.
Self-tolerance. Yeah.
Okay. That night we are going for celebration. And funny enough, now for my hoodoo.
You know, now you area, that's now. Yeah.
I get gay. No, as in this happened in my gay. We are going for celebration, so left DJ Wallex of Stephen.
Hey, Wallex
was the one driving.
Shout out to Wallex.
Shout out to Wallex. So he was the one driving. So on our way at Penn Cinema, go before that former statue that was
that's Penn Cinema. Yeah, that Penn Cinema statue. Yeah.
So they just stop us around to 1. They stop us
at night.
When they stop us, we are living at Berkeley Estate then. I've left by. So when they stop us, yeah, where are you going? Blah 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 blah. So I be like, I agree to bros. My name na Clever J. I be artist. I dey go for celebration. The guy just look me. You dey impersonate. You Clever J. See, he can't call himself. See, you can't see this small boy wey dey call himself Clever J.
Are you serious?
Wey him know.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. The guy was like Clever J. Wey him know. So he just sharply called
in second.
Say, can't see this guy.
He impersonate Clever J.
He impersonate Clever J. So I came down from the car. Say, Oga, which one be impersonate or no impersonate? You say you know Clever J. Baba, I'll not lie to you. Though he was so drunk. He was so drunk. So I can already
smell it from him.
So before I could say anything, this guy don't begin to hit me with pankere. Cha! Before I know my neck.
Are you serious?
Couldn't take it any longer.
Are you serious?
I couldn't take it any longer. That's why I pushed the guy, you see. So, you push me. And as a boy, we grow up from the hood. We be saying,
here now, inside the gigi.
We be saying, me
say, Ogbade.
If no be music. So I be like, Solori Buruku ni ya. So I just come up and say, you. The other one just come. Before I know, you don't throw 2 bullets for hope. You want blue officer? You want? Before I know, they don't bond to me.
Wow.
Like 6 of them. They don't bond to me.
Can you just dissect this kind of situation? He said you're impersonating you.
He was even saying Clever.
He doesn't even have a means to even identify you or to verify if you're the person or not. He said you're impersonating yourself.
Baba, before I know, even the blood stain from that pancreas wound don't stain my clothes safe.
Wow.
Before you know, they don't bond to me inside car. I mean inside their e-locks. So we're on our way to is it area G, this one at Ogba or something. So they were taking me there. Bam. I took out my phone. Started making some call. Maybe from my conversation, the one that lead the squad sitting in the front now asked the driver to park. So when they parked at that
Mobi filling station.
So they parked there. When they parked there, the guy now said I should come down. They already cuffed me.
Mobi or background.
Yeah. In cuffs. So the guy now asked me to come down. So when he asked me to come down, as in the one that lead this call, he now asked me again that,
what's your name?
Who are you?
You know, perform for him.
I didn't answer. At that point, I didn't care whatever it is that want to happen.
Because you're already at your limit.
I didn't care whatever it is that want to happen. Let it just happen. So the guy now say, what is your name again? I didn't answer him. The guy say, I wasn't part of the guys that this, that saying, as a gentleman,
talk to me.
What's your name? I now answer him that my name is Clever J. He said, Clever J, is he the musician one? I said, yes. He said, I'm sorry. Can you show me something to
prove that you are Clever J?
To prove that you are Clever J. And that was the days of promo CD.
Yeah, so CDs day inside car.
So I called DJ Wallace to
bring a CD.
Some CDs. He now showed it to the team leader. The guy now, imagine, he was now asking me then what happened between me and the officer. I can't be like,
are you serious?
So you don't know.
Serious?
So you don't
You're
know.
Asking me.
We are seeing them rough handling me.
Even shotgun.
Yeah, and so I'd be like, that's how so many people die for no reason in this country. Imagine the squad leader now asking me that question. That at that time, he was so calm, so gentle, blah blah blah. So, and I explained to him what happened. Then I showed him the mark area, blah, blah. He now called one of the officers to remove the cuffs. And I'll say, I should have explained to him gently. I said, what other way do you want me to explain
and you're
myself
this
to
kind
a
of person,
drunk officer.
You're this kind of person and you're this kind of person that you're so cool. Even when you're under pressure, you still speak like, so what do I have to tell you? So I can actually see your calmness in that situation compared to somebody like you. Like are you fucking crazy?
So he now called one of the officer to remove the calls. So when they removed it, he was now telling me that I should have him. I said, what other way do you want me to
apologize?
Yeah, at the end of the day, they even escorted me to the shrine itself.
Because they know they fucked up.
Even in my present, I think from that night, and now I agree that it's like anything police force or anything force in Nigeria is like an occultic movement. Because you know that like 4 other ones that joined those two to beat me, to rough handle me, they don't actually know what will happen. Just because they see that
one of them is busy.
No. Between me and one of them.
Let me tell you how it works. I understand how it works. I think I've read a couple of books that explains this, right? It is we versus them.
Yeah.
In all situations, right? They don't want to know what happened. It is we versus them.
Yeah.
You know? So, as they are together, right? See, I used to tell people, right, that being a policeman anywhere in the world is one of the hardest job you can ever do. Now, being a policeman in Nigeria,
that one was that one was is you against the whole country.
Number one, naturally people hate them naturally,
but they are the reason.
Yes, I know. But the hatred has gone from generation to generation.
Yeah.
Secondly, this is a country where security is not, there's nothing to write off. So you don't know who is in that car. You don't know if he has a gun. You don't know what it can do. You know, you as a policeman signing up for this job, you want to go home every day to meet your wife,
Baba. I think
children.
I think the problem that night, in this my own case, I think the problem that night was the officer being drunk already.
Yes.
Because after the whole thing, blah 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 blah, I overheard the other 4 that joined him to beat me, to
carry
bundle me into their reload. I overheard them blaming him. Nah, guy, you fuck up
because you don't drink.
You fuck up. Now only you drink.
Now
only you drink. You fuck up. Blah, 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 blah. You know the clever J way. If you see the clever J, you know him. So I overheard them having that.
Yeah, it's a tough job. It's a tough job, Baba. It's a tough job. If you see how policemen are being treated in other parts of the world, you will understand that even as much as those ones, they even get database, you know, if any plate number pass, they fit track that plate number to the person that drives the car, you know. Even with all those things, Baba, they see the hear
Baba, when we will get to that level?
That is what I'm saying. That so sometimes when these things are above what a common or an average Nigerian can actually understand, you know, but not tough job because, Baba, go and check how many police officers have died in the line of duty
and
right?
They just abandon their family.
Where are their family today? Okay, so who wants to go out there, you know, and just go and die? You know, so sometimes you have to know that these problems are sometimes they're above their pay grade. Yeah, more deeper than what we think. But you still reach shrine that day.
I said now they even escort me reach shrine.
And you still perform.
I perform. The funny thing is they waited
and see your performance.
My performance. They were
outside.
2 of them followed me in as normal
bodyguard.
They waited. Then after my performance, when we came outside, we now chill with them. I just I don't even used to drink that time.
Yeah.
So we now stayed there, chill, and we have
conversation. You're just trying to fix. They're just trying to fix the problem. Yeah.
So after that, when we just say we want to go out, so they just commander just, and at the end of the day, I still say
they're alright. Wow, no man. Wow. So when you listen to Nigerian music these days and all this trending kind of sound, right, and you assess the quality of this music compared to what you guys did during those days, how do you feel?
Well, sometimes I feel great. You know why I feel great? I feel great because it feels like a movement. The music thing as a whole, it feels like a movement. Now let me take it away from the quality of music back then to now.
Okay.
I take it as a movement that is moving to a greater height. Like, back then a lot of people put their sweat and blood
into this shit.
And at the end of the day, they have nothing to show for it. But now, people have been appreciating of what they are doing. So now, it's far beyond. Now you can boast of, okay, this is what I do for a living, and that living will show on you. That living will show on you, not just this is what I do for a living. When growing up, then music thing for me initially was just for, I have that talent, I want to show my talent, I want to show for my hood. I'm on myself the single, I get voice. But along the line, it kept showing that beyond I have talent, I have voice, you can actually make a living out of it, make something out of it, become something out of it. So now let me go back to the quality. The thing is, let's just thank God for everything. Quality or no quality, at least what we dreamt of back then
is coming true.
Has exceeded itself.
So
something that you don't even imagine.
God bless you, my brother. So that's just it. Because if we say make we come the talk of quality or no quality, our people for us go take on to something else.
Which was your first single?
My first single was Traitor Friend.
She
you be my friend, you the
but your first big one was Connect in Love.
No, I get away with there. If you feeling this beat, make you step on the dance floor. I get away with there. That was in 2003, 2004. Hey, this man now.
That sharp Gen Z.
One Coca-Cola for you.
which technically means you're around 6 years old when you've been listening to that song. For real. Not Gen Z. So probably he was born 2000, by 6 years old, 2006. He was already listening to I Can Give Away With Day.
And I really OG.
Now young G with old soul.
Old souls. Nah, that's
Yeah, I can get where we did. Yeah, I remember that was a good one, though. But the one that actually brought all the attention.
Yeah, it was Connie
Love.
Even with Connie Love, then the industry people used to come. They didn't even used to call me my stage name. Them Clever J. They used to call me. How am I again today? How am I again today?
Agege, wow.
You know, Agege back then. They used to see Agege like one hood of children we know.
But that's true now.
Children.
I don't be true. I can get a gear on I get a
okay, go slowly. I do
you can't mess with. See, till today, Small Doctor, see they do in Agege concert.
Normal level.
Right?
Normal level.
Get fee na 500 naira.
Normal level.
I go theater, they don't go pay. Even 500 naira, they don't go pay.
You go here. For more, yeah, me. Stadium tower, team for fence. Keep on going to best. And that's true. Even me myself. Before we even think say we want to do music, that's Agege Stadium fence. We don't jump
on. But how did you come about Connie Love? Because Connie Love is one of those songs that live it forever.
Live it doesn't have any
live it forever, no lifespan.
Baba, I don't know. But kudos to DJ Wolex. Shout out to DJ Wolex. Shout out to K Solo. Shout out to his blessed memory. Shout out to Z Ward. Shout out to O Black.
Shout out to K Solo.
Shout out to K Solo.
K Solo.
DJ Wolex.
Baba niye.
Shout out
DJ Wolex.
Shout out to his blessed memory. Z Ward.
RIP. O Black. Àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn.
The story at the beginning, every story they always get as be at the beginning.
Yeah.
But Luma story. I thank God I arrive Okpe Duleni. The thing is, I had house issue back then. So I went to my friend T-Section. They live in this area at Moshalashi, one area in Agege Shaden.
Okay.
So I went to him. Me and him finished together from same secondary school. He's my friend. Even the music thing itself already started from secondary school. I used to be the singer. I used to rap. Back then they call us Simple Souls. We give ourselves the name Simple Souls because I was so gentle, and he also is a gentle is a gentleman. So when I had house issue then, so I went to him that oh boy, as you see me like this with my bag within my bag, I don't get where I feel sleep this night. So
and you're still in secondary school?
No, I would not finish.
You don't finish secondary school, okay.
Yeah. We don't even do on top my poly
level. Okay.
So I went to him. I was like, see, as you see me like
so that should be like your early 20s.
Yeah. See, as I did like this, I no get
where I go sleep.
Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, see, himself don't come up for because T-Sex is like a family friend to
you.
His whole family member knows me. So I used to go to their house and stuff. So they say, if now when they say still their house,
if I bring you in,
make sense.
But now he's out of house too.
They say himself no day house again. See what you could come happen. They say he get one guy when he get studio when they
Scott
for inside, and I based on studio. So that back then, how many of us we afford to pay for studio sessions? So instead of just they go there to go sleep, they do boy,
and
the way they used to call us then studio rats. So from there, that the guy fell in love with him. That he asked him to go and bring his stuffs from house and come and be staying with them. Say he didn't know. Say if he take me to the guy. No, that wasn't even the first thing that led me to JOI Studio.
Okay.
I think what led me to JOI Studio was when I want to record Traitor Friend. That was what led me to JOI Studio. Not knowing that T-Sexy was already living with JOI then.
Wow.
So I went there. I was working with one company then. So I went to meet T-Sexy that on my own record one song. But then we are no more in group. We left the group thing in school. So I said, mommy said, want to record one song, at least make her carry down. God, this our birthday shows. They go perform and so. So he said, how yeah now? Make I come now. Saying get studio when go carry me go. Say they go give me better production. Blah 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 blah. So I went there with him. I met with Be My. I don't know if you know
Be My. I know Be My, yeah.
So
shout out to Be My.
I met with Be My. So Be My recorded the song back then. So after recording the song, I went my own way. So they said after
you left,
I left. Then Z-Word came in and listened to the song, and it was like, damn, see, who get this voice? Blah, blah, blah. I say, this is now, I say, it's one of his friends. See, the one he told him that they were both in groups together in school, blah blah blah. So they say, the guy good, blah, blah, blah. So until when I had that house issue, when I came back to TSC again, so he now say if I don't mind, maybe you could take me to
JOI.
Maybe we
for real.
Me. That was how I met JOI.
Same JOI.
Wow. So when T-Sexy took me to him,
what's that? Let me quickly remind people who JOI is. Do you know who JOI is? That's the guy that sings
only ten table
now. You know the 10 table song? Yeah, that's JOI.
So that was how I met him in person. So when T-Sexy took me to him, T-Sexy already told him that the guy even hear Hausa self.
Yeah, that he speak Hausa.
He speak Hausa and stuff. So when we got there, it was like, Damba Ushi Yakene. So I be like, I say, Nalafia. So we
JOI speaks Hausa too.
Yeah, he's half Hausa.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just exchange pleasant train Hausa and stuff. So it was like, see, T-Sexy told him that I have accommodation issues and stuff. See, Baba. See, now so. See, Baba. See, wait be house. You will even get talent like this. Now this night you won't come. I be you still the plan. I say, Baba.
Wow.
As you see this bag from my back, now everything about me inside the bag. So I know. See, if you say no now, I slept there once. This same Moshalashi Alaja market.
Mm-hmm.
That market is full of Hausa traders. So I slept there once on top one counter. So I told him that if you said no now, say
and the market they go back. Wow.
So he now say, God forbid bad thing. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, come to the studio.
In fact, he took off my bag by himself. So that was not. So
how did JOI died?
I don't know.
I need somebody to give me that insight. I need somebody to give me that story because I heard it was poisoned.
Nobody really knows.
Yeah, I heard it was poisoned because it was sick for a while. But I heard it was poisoned. I don't know how true.
Nobody really knows.
Allegedly, I heard it was poisoned.
If you ask this question, nobody can really give actual answers to that
I think
question.
Scally would know more.
Scally will not tell you.
He will not tell me, but I know Scally has. Scally will
not
have
like
insights.
not like he will
Scally
not
will
tell
have
you.
insights because they're
Not
very
like
close.
not like he will.
I need
not
to bring
tell
Scally
you.
on the show.
Not like he will not tell you. I can say that. I can say that even Scally himself
Does not understand what
does
happened.
not understand. The whole thing happened beyond everybody's
Understanding. Homo, that's a great guy. That guy, always the spirit is so good.
I don't know.
Like when Z-World is around you, you know there's somebody.
You know
there's somebody there.
You know. So that was how I met him. That was how I started living under his roof. Then, started this music thing. Even back then, you see what we make sure when we are going, all of us now be like the main hip hop boys of Agege. So when we are going to shows, then you will know that some boys are in the building. How am I getting
full squad?
Full squad. You know, there's something about him that it will make sure it doesn't look better than every other person. It will make sure you guys also look good. Regardless of we do okay or you know they okay. Because you see, let me say he was a fashionista.
It's crazy.
So
he's crazy.
His wardrobe.
He's crazy. Tinted hair all the time.
No.
Crazy beards. He go tint in beards.
So Z-World will always have something that will look smart on you. So that was how the journey started then. Then I remember when DJ Wallace used to come to the studio. DJ Wallace is a friend to Z-World. They used to come to the studio. His off days from Star FM. He used to come to studio, to come and relax, play with us, blah blah blah. That was how the whole story started.
So how did you now come about Connie Love?
I was at the backyard that day. I came back from Kesolo studio. I was at the backyard that day. Was just thinking of, to write something just to stress my brain. That I wasn't really happy with my recording after Agege. So I was just trying, and the funny thing. After I actually had an album with Agege. I and DJ Wallace took the album to Alaba. They rejected us. Say they don't like the songs, and the Agege is just the only song that they know that I've heard inside the album.
Connie is on the album.
Connie. I don't even dream of Connie like that. So we came back house. No, DJ Wallace, God bless you, brother. DJ Wallace was the one I could have lost faith in music back then, but with him around, he kept pushing that faith, that spirit. That
keep lighting up the zeal.
You get down. He get one company that I was working with then. He told me to stop working in that company. That since we shot the video for Agege, that they're now showing the video on TV that people not supposed to they see me that kind of job. Say make I stop that job. Blah, blah, blah. He said now which I go to eat. Make I no worry. Anything when they make for Star FM. Say he passed to the heat. Say he go they tip me.
That's the Jolex.
That's the Jolex.
Wow.
At some point, it was like I was living the life based on what people I believe will help me tells me, not living the life for what I think myself.
Yeah.
So, well, to God be the glory. That Connie Love, that day I was at the backyard, just trying to create something, trying to go extra mile, because I was so disappointed with that and Alaba stuff. So I was just trying, and I came up, and somehow through. The song was a true life story too.
Oh, I get it. So there was a babe.
So there were a whole lot of things happening in my life then.
So there was a babe. Because that kind of song wouldn't have come from beyond. It has to be emotional.
Beyond love songs, there were a lot of, should I say, heartbreaks in my life then, from my family. I don't know. From my family, then join girlfriend.
But now the babe won't bring the inspiration. Go.
Yeah, now the babe home bring the inspiration. I know the reason why everybody believe now the babe home really bring the inspiration. But when you are in a situation where you feel like nobody love you for your family, not like nobody love you, maybe nobody even see something good.
Nobody cares
from your family. Nobody care if they go to your house now and announce that wọ́n tó máa gbá ọ̀tá Joseph, wọ́n tó máa gbá ọ̀tá Joseph, àbí
Joseph
máa sùn lálẹ́ àná kò jí láàárọ̀. Nobody cares.
All right.
So I was in a whole lot of situations back then. Then coupled with girlfriend Malava again. So a whole lot of things they happen. I was in a situation whereby na friend mama they feed me, na friend house I dey sleep. Boy, kini fushi or hold, kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, asọmọkùnrin, kini purpose in life, ibo ló ń lọ. Téèyàn kan bá tiẹ̀ ní kíní kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn, what are you amount of? So a whole lot of things. So, all these together.
Yeah. So was it the beats that came first, or only the rhythm?
The funny thing. The funny thing is, actually, the K Solo wasn't the first producer of Connie Love. If I tell you who first produced Connie Love, you'll be shocked. Danny Young. Not just Danny Young, in Mr. Real Studio, Lebute Meta. Danny Young
for real?
Danny Young produced Connie Love first.
Danny Young?
Yeah.
In Mr. Real Studio?
In Mr. Real Studio. It wasn't even bearing Mr. Ray then. It was called his stage name then was Real Self Studio.
So sometimes when you see these guys and you just see them pop, and you be like,
Mr. Ray now, Mr. Ray has gone through a lot.
That is what many
business.
of these guys don't know. You just see them popping and you just think they come, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know when I've known Slim Case since 2008. Slim Case has been doing music.
A hype man,
bro. Slim Case recorded a whole album at my studio in Fadei, in Edge Records.
Edge Record, yeah. Baba been the push make you sign me that you don't look my side. Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
So you went to the studio. Now tell Kesolo, I have this rhythm. After, or when Danny Young did it, weren't you satisfied because it was Kesolo version that actually blew?
No, it wasn't like I wasn't satisfied with
Danny's production.
Danny's production. With Kesolo, we just felt like I don't even know. I can't really remember
What happened?
What happened then? Okay, I think I played the song for Kesolo, and then after playing it, Kesolo now said, this is a good one. Okay, let's put it on the dancehall.
So when Danny did it, it wasn't dancehall. It was R&B.
It was.
Yeah, it looks like a song that can be.
Yeah. Said Kesolo now say, let's put it on the dancehall. Let's see how it is. And one funny story about this song again is Prince Banton. You know Prince Banton, the guy that did that.
Yeah, that did the raga version. I get a wine, you know wine. Open up your wine, then I see you what the wine.
The funny thing is, that was the first day I met him too. I did not know Prince Banton before. Kesolo know Prince Banton before. Prince Banton was exactly as this man was sleeping on that chair. Prince Banton was sleeping in the studio midnight, around 3 o'clock. That we recorded that song overnight around 3 o'clock. That's where some people are blessed. Only that God Almighty should help us. That
to discover yourself,
ourselves. Then that potential.
Make it come out.
Make everybody see. Say
you get time.
If this guy in his sleep, if you just go wake up, say,
come and listen to this.
Come and listen to this. Come and vibe on this from sleep, and that's just in one take. From that night, I started looking Prince Banton like this one is not a human being. This one no be human being. One take.
As they wake him up
from his sleep. One take. So I be like, damn. So after recording, Kesolo was now asking me, "Hey, clever, do you like?" I say, "Hey, if you remove that in bros, we go fight."
But that chorus, na calling love you, they do me.
Baba, I was into a lot of.
But I see. You know my question. My question, what I want to know.
So what came about the song?
See, I write songs. I'm a fantastic songwriter.
Tell me again, bro. Tell me again.
I write songs.
As if I don't know.
And I've noticed that sometimes, right, the level of emotion that I put in my songs determine the level of consciousness and the sweetness of the song.
Yeah.
So the way the song take come, the thing where they go through at that moment, determine a chorus like Connie Love, right? If it's an art break, it's a Grammy story.
Even while I was recording the first one, the first one with Danny Young, inside the recording booth, I shed tears.
You see what I tell you? It is too emotional. It's too emotional.
But to God be the glory.
I know, but how bad? How bad? I want to know how bad that pain is.
Now that pain.
How bad was that pain? What's the babe name? we can see her name now. What's the point now?
This God.
What's the babe name?
Her name is Bosse Adikpegba.
Okay, tell me.
Don't worry.
Bosse, why did you do that? Your heartbreak brought fortunes anyway.
I swear.
Wow.
I'm gonna shout out to Bosse.
Shout out to Bosse. Bosse really break. Bro said really break me to pieces. For that rhythm to come, na Connie love you. Bro, you need to do like a version, an a cappella version that there's no beats.
No beats.
And they should just take it in a slower tempo. R&B version say, that song.
Till today, my fans home and abroad, they kept disturbing me on Connie Love remix.
No, don't do it though. No. Don't ever. Baba, you get some songs where we say na jam. You don't touch them. You don't touch them. Once you touch them, you spoil the legacy. That song will reign forever, the way it is. The only thing is just make sure say the copyrights, the publishing, the licensing belongs to your kids. Bro, that song will reign forever. Don't touch it though. Which remix? No. It's like you saying me I should do JOI remix.
No.
No.
Agbawo have spoken.
No. Or it felt nice to come and do Gongaso remix.
No.
No. There are some songs that you don't touch. Just let it be.
You know, normally fans will
they will say their own now. They'll say their own, but you have you have several hits. If I want
to do and Baba, I go don't do forced to do.
No, I don't say you know go do. Daru, Sigbo, where Shema Roju.
Nothing do at all.
Even till now, and I tell you till now that jam, if they still jam am for club, everybody still there. Because now all this new dance, all this one where they enter,
everything still go on top.
They enter all those songs. Say all those songs. How did, because at that time, right, when Connie Love came, you were big, right? But them Idris were still like they still look up to them as like they are still bro. And they always telling them. Yesterday I still had a Netflix interview yesterday. They were asking me about Afrobeat, and I told them, I said, listen, they might tell you that there are people that have done it before this generation, but when it comes to this generation, you're going to give it to just 2 groups, 3 remedies, 2
Plantation Boys,
2 remedies, Idris, Eddie Remedy, and Tony Tetrula.
Okay,
they had the remedies, the 3 of them.
Yeah, they had the remedies.
Eddie Remedy, too much talent.
Long.
Tony Tetrula, Baba gon wole pe
Baba gas or
Idris Abdul Karim. Undisputed.
Baba the worry.
Right? Them Plantation Boys. Black, Face, and 2. Those 3. There's no way you want to define what Afrobeats is today
without mentioning their name.
Those 2. Then Tribesmen.
Hey.
Then Tribesmen. LD, KB, and Freestyle. Those 3. Freestyle.
Bro,
there's no. I don't want to know your story. There's no way you want to run through Afrobeat in this generation that you're not going to start your story from those 3. Then you can now come down to Coded Tunes, come back to Moe, come down to Edge, all those people. Then K Solo era. All of us can now be, but those 3 comes first.
They come first though.
How did you do Igboro to that? How did you even connect with Idris?
That day I was recording my album that period, so I went to Star FM to meet with DJ Wallex at the MITV reception. I heard that Idris is outside in his car. I was like, hey, now as upcoming
man, before you can walk up to Idris and talk to Idris, you guys get mind though.
My body was,
Idris is not somebody you can just walk up to and
my
talk
body
to.
Was I wasn't myself again. Say, hey, Idris, how I fit meet. So I was like that. Then I told DJ Wallace that they said Idris DJ Wallace now say okay, sing, let's go and say hi to him. in his car. So went there. When we got there, and I from outside, and I say, Baba, hey, you know the saving grace. No, not saving grace. You know what helped me that day? What helped me that day was being able to speak Hausa.
Oh,
So
yeah, because Idris speaks Hausa too.
Baba
With Hausa. Oh,
so
wow.
with that, I gained
just
his love.
Wow.
Instantly. Angeshika Alaji. He was like, yeah, what up? What up? You know?
Yeah,
what up?
Yeah, what up? Najek Sheku. Najek Sheku.
I just say, Father, say, you speak outside. I say, and I've heard one story before that. The primary school that I went to in Kano was the same primary school that I went to.
Oh.
So I just used all these things.
Yeah.
So immediately I was like, I didn't even speak English at all.
Wow.
English decrease. So I was like, Baba, the secondary school where you
go. The primary school where you go, I go.
Say Naji primary school one day Kaja Kano Nene Shine Nema. It was like, what's the name of the primary school? I say Downward Special Primary School for Sabongeri. I sing, say what's up?
Wow.
So with that, I gained his attention. So from there, and you know me now, your boy no get wala. Very humble. One thing, me I be Yoruba boy to the core. I give that respect.
Yeah.
And it
he deserves,
always give that respect. That's the only thing that can even make some people go out of their way to say, no, the boys, no, let's draw him nearer, and many of this generation don't know that.
Yeah, they don't.
They believe because they have that opportunity for one thing to quickly happen. Then the same shoe with you, or they even beyond for your accomplishments. So they want to relate with you like, yo, what up, guy? So I be like, Baba. In fact, it was usual. I was going to say, stop, lying down. He now called me into his car. From there, I know, say,
you don't get your collab.
So from there, for him to say, come into the car, so from there, Wallace just left both of us. So from there, in fact, that time, my Hausa was even fluent that time. Not now.
No, that's shitty.
I didn't have somebody, you know, when you understand one language and you don't have people that you can be speaking that language with, often enough, you forget. So I'm talking from there. I can't tell Papa say, he can't say, see. Clever. I mean, are you sing one song? I can't say Nami, Baba. So from there, now tell him that I'm even recording my album and say, it will be the greatest thing in my life, because before meeting him, before God and man, me and my friend T-Sexy is also you see, should I say Idris fanatic? I can do
anything for Idris.
So I tell you, I say, it will be of, I don't know
grace.
I don't know what to say to have you on this album. They now say, no wala now. No wala ke. And you know the funny thing. Idris didn't ask me to bring this song to his studio. Idris drove to K-Solo studio to take his fast.
Wow.
When Idris came to K-Solo studio that day, the whole estate
was out.
The whole estate have that feeling that one great man
is inside the estate.
Is inside the estate. The estate full. I mean, the studio full.
The estate
both
shake.
Elderly people and
wow.
Hey, Idris in this estate, how come? So then me too, I was gasoing to be the one to bring Idris. I was, gallivanting when you ever cool. Oh my God, èmi ni mo gbé Idris wọlé, kí ló happen? So that was how we recorded that song.
Wow. So you already had the hook before you just came?
Yeah, I already have the hook.
Wow.
And the funny thing, that was the only song we didn't promote inside the album. The song
promoted itself.
And that was the song, not even the Almighty Koni Love. That was the song that gave me my first international event.
Wow.
Because Nigerians were singing on the street of London that year.
Bro, you don't know that song.
On the street of London
Igboro ti Daruna. The national anthem. National anthem ni. Oh yeah, go on the page Nigeria fe jawo, to ma play. I only to go play Igboro ti Daru big. So the national anthem, this song is mad.
That was how we recorded the song. As in is I would say the grace and his influence on that song at that point even make it bigger than
what it is.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
I remember a lot of people calling me that time and asking me, how did you
get Idris?
How did you get it?
Because he doesn't do many
even
features.
Some so-called,
have you noticed?
Even some so-called big names that I don't want to mention, that are along the line, that even me myself, I was so surprised. At the end of the day, music gave me that opportunity to wine and dine with. So after a while, they be like, how you take get Idris on top of your song? If I begin to mention names. You go be like, so how you take get
because
Idris?
he's everybody knows Idris to be a bit of arrogant. Idris Abdulkarim doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about him. And see, at that point, when a whole lot of people think this dude is arrogant, right? Now later,
underground, he was doing a lot to help the industry.
Now even later, many of us can understand. Say, oh, this is actually what this dude was fighting for, but nobody got it at that point. I think he was ahead. He was ahead of everybody when it comes to thinking. He was ahead of many Nigerian artists.
Even till today, there's no way you spend like 1 or 2 hours with Idris without learning 1 or 2
things,
without taking away 1 or 2 from him. If that doesn't happen, man, maybe you did because he's wild.
His thinking is thinking. I mean, how many Nigerian artists would have that gut to stand up or stood up against somebody like 50 Cent?
Let's even forget 50 Cent. Say a whole Nigerian breweries.
Yes.
Forget 50 Cent.
Nah, just artists. Stand against Nigerian breweries. And he got real backlash. And remember the time that Obasanjo called him out? Idris is national treasure. Idris is a national treasure. He needs to be like, people suppose they protect somebody like that, because those are the people that live by the truth and they play the game based on the truth.
You cannot be around Idris and trying to be, being playing corny or
no corny love around.
No corny love around. You go, Baba go change
and you go collect.
Tell it to your face. Is that person that doesn't know? Oh, you F up. Okay, I'll keep it and wash.
Immediately, he go treat you immediately.
Treat them immediately. Your body go do what.
So what's next for Clever J? Are you still doing music? Because I know, say, you do other businesses that's keeping you fresh.
I'm still much into music. Still doing. In fact, I'm dropping another jam. If not that, I'm trying to, come differently this time around. I could have dropped the project I'm working on. But
so are we are expecting a single or an album?
Yeah,
or an
no,
EP?
a single, then immediately followed by an EP.
Oh, in this year.
This year.
Or more.
Not
Everybody
even
did
far.
drop jam this
Not
year.
not even no, even far.
Oh.
No.
Wait, I'm gonna go very soon.
Very, very.
Can
soon.
I have a snippet? Oh, I don't have the. I don't have the.
Don't worry.
We cannot rush. We cannot rush. So something is coming from Clever J. Wow,
Definitely.
awesome.
Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely. Very, very soon.
Compare the way Connie Love take blow and the process you went through from studio to promotion to making it a big song, and the way those are CD days, right? Now it is streaming days, right? It's different. The way the business day now.
Far.
What can you tell us? What can you teach us?
Yeah.
The difference in both system.
The difference in both system is, let's thank God for technology and the way things are going now. In fact, you can actually be in the one corner of your room
And drop a hit song.
And
it will blow.
And
With nobody's help.
Gone are the days. You see, that's why I used to say we are the one from the era of those names you first mentioned to us. We are the one that really
went through the struggle.
That do that real music struggle. We are the ones. I think everything started changing from our head.
Baba, this morning I posted. It's Thursday and it's Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
So I posted a song I released in 2013.
I saw it.
And somebody.
Baba, no verse. Make I quickly talk this. No verse. Do you know that video you posted this morning? I can actually bring out 3 songs from that
rhythm.
From just that small this thing.
Yeah, let me just say something. Somebody, a celeb, an A-list person, DM'd me this morning after I started. He said, this is the time Nigeria is ready for a song like this. You dropped it too early. He said the industry is ripe enough for songs like this in 2022. This is a song I dropped 9 years ago.
You see, that word, you drop it early. I've been hearing it since like 5 years ago. So, man, you drop those songs early.
Too early.
You drop those songs too early. So if we know Duan, then
how dare do now? Like I said, 3 different. You could pull out 3 different popular songs out of that one rhythm.
I tell you, say that little clip you posted this morning. I will bring out 3 good songs from it. We're in an era whereby you don't stress yourself much.
Just look for your rhythm. Just
all
tap
you
it.
need is just create that hook, create that nice beat, place that hook, attach it with whatever it is that comes to your head.
Bro, do 4 bars. Just do your first 4 bars. 4 bars. Once you do first bars,
attach to it with whatever it is that comes to your head.
I do you feel cringe sometimes when you listen to songs like that, when you do 4 bars and be like, Homoge, you want him more like Homoge, you want him baby, Homoge, you want him more like dig Homoge. They will just repeat it throughout the whole song, and that's the song.
Baba, you know the funny thing. When you comment on such things or such songs, or you said your mind,
you say it's crap.
They'll
come for you.
They will come for you.
Bro.
they will come for you.
Whether they like it or not, we are going to. If your crap is crap, we tell you your crap is crap. Yeah, I don't.
Baba, you know what?
Come for me if you want to come
Baba,
for me.
you know
But I'll
what?
tell you if you sing crap. I'll tell you this is crap.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Time. They used to say time will tell. Time will tell. But it's like that time is now telling. You know why? You know why I said that?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I said that is if you go to club these days, most of these so-called new songs, new generation,
A-listers.
A-listers, about to play more the BRB 2.
Unpardable, yeah. True.
It's happening.
Yeah, that's really
it's happening.
It's happening. It happens a lot. They'll still go back.
No, not it happens a lot. It's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know whether
I've experienced this a couple of times. That's why I said
it.
Back to those music. Yeah. You know that sometimes I used to feel like my real fan base, right? My real fan base. If I want to say, okay, this is my target audience, I used to feel like it's from 25 above. My real fan base.
Yeah. That's the
25,
truth. That's
25
the
above.
truth.
Those are the guys that can actually understand what my music is, what Jabless is, what Jabless sounds like. You know, 25 above.
Yeah.
They get it. But you see, from 18 to 25 is a market you don't want to fuck with.
Not just
18 to 25 is a market you don't want to fuck with.
Not just
that's a market that owns the internet.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you have to always give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You have to give it to them. You get, and their thinking is different. They don't see things the way we see things, right? No, their thinking is different. I love them. Because those are the I love them. Those are the the way I present myself and the way they see me is more or less like, oh, he's a bros, but he's cool with us. That cool bros, really. Like, so I like to keep many of them around and talk to them and tell them.
That's just the way.
The bad advice I give them all the time. Many of them, we know what they're asking, Papa. So, what do you think about marriage, monogamy? I say, don't marry. Don't do it. So, because of the way and they always many of them, they always like to, before I come up for here now, they will still come say, Baba, so what's the happen now? So it's like, now you guys now, so what's going on? Even if I want to lamba now, I will talk today. If me lamba, yeah, take. But that generation, bro, that generation, Narcissa generation,
give to them.
Give it to them. I love them. They change the whole narrative. They change the whole narrative. Like
they change it all.
Different generation on those ones.
Is it that?
The ones that have the answer.
Is it that?
Maybe.
When they get older,
maybe. And they have more access. The kind of things that we, the kinds of things that they already demonized for us.
It's something that they know.
That they know the truth. They have access to all those things. Things that if we do, we think is evil.
Evil, yeah.
Based on the narration, the narrative, and what they will see it differently and tell you it's not. I cannot share it. Oh, I'm there. Yeah. I love that generation.
But with what you just said now, and with the look of things in this country, do you think it's helping the country or not?
Yeah. I think it's helping. I think right now the state at which the country is, with or without any government, a Nigerian that wants to succeed will succeed.
No. Baba, which you talk? You get anybody with Nigerian? You get anybody with Nigerian government contribute to their life before?
So you can see the level of success when you look at Nigerian as an individual.
Individuals.
Especially outside the shores of this country, you can see what Nigerians are doing. There are about 5 or 6 Nigerians in the U.S. Government. They are holding big offices.
Wow.
Running shit there. You get so at this level, I think it's only going to get better. Let's just put it that way. Let's give him your social media handle if people want to follow you.
Alright, on Instagram is KLEVERJAY, no space,
Clever J at Clever J
no space,
on
at
Instagram.
Clever
On
J.
Twitter, are you on Twitter?
On Twitter, KLEVER and KLVER
KLV or KLE?
KLEEVR, sorry.
Baba.
Then JAY.
You didn't drink now.
KLEVERJAY 01.
Oh, on Twitter it's 01.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
okay.
as Clever J 01.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Clever J. Clever J on TikTok
Yeah,
too.
Clever J.
Connie Love can actually still make it mad.
Bro,
I like
Connie God
2
trend
months ago
recently.
now.
DJP.
Bro, the
See this man.
trend recently.
See this man.
Was it early this year? Or this last year?
A month ago.
I see this. I see
I
already.
don't hear that thing like recently.
Yeah, still trend. Yeah. Then we just go pick am from anywhere, just snack am. Say,
Send them to TikTok.
All of me.
my brother,
God.
it's nice seeing you. It's nice talking to you. I really enjoyed our conversation together, and we are going to do this some other time again. Thank you, everybody. Love you. See you next time. Bye.
Being a young man driving a car in Lagos, you're already a suspect. I don't want to know either you're a public figure or not. An officer will tell you, if you don't give me that your phone now to check, I will kill you here and nobody. Imagine.
What's that? Why did you do that?